Friday. This is the big show where we answer your questions. The phone number, should you have a question, is 8333-ASK-SDR. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. I'm Chris Collins, and this is Christian.
Hello, everyone.
Christian.
I feel like that keeps getting longer. It's kind of fun.
It's fun to say.
Yeah.
Christian. Do you notice people say that to you?
Yes, and email it to me.
Like when spell it out long?
A lot of O's.
That's fun.
It is. It's great. I love it.
Okay, let's go to the question for this week.
Hello, gentlemen. My name is Nick. I'm a service manager at a high-volume Chevrolet dealership. My question is, in a situation when everybody does everything right, your advisor does it right, your technician does it right, it just, it goes as it should go. But when you have a customer who's unhappy about the diagnosis charge, the total repair fee, whatever it may be, but they're asking for something back, a discount, something free. Do you give them the discount? Do you give them something free? And I get it really depends on the customer, whether good customer, bad customer or not, but in general, just what is your guys' opinion on that? Also, one more thing, I got a question for Christian. Do you know why Moses drinks so much coffee? Good friend of mine, told me he brews it.
That's great. That's great, Nick.
So many jokes.
He brews it.
He does.
That's very close to a joke you would tell.
Yeah,
I'd say that would fit in your.
I would say I might have seen that one once or twice in my travels.
You knew the punchline?
I did.
That's great. So, Nick, I'm trying to figure out how to say this nicely.
I think he's gonna pull the Band-Aid off, probably.
Let me abstract this for you, Nick, and let's use our mutual admiration for Christian as an example here. So if Christian tells a joke and nobody laughs, was it funny?
To me, it was. I don't care if people laugh. I'm good either way. But probably
that's not true.
I like to make people laugh,
Yeah.
but I also like the groan. Let's what have we said?
Hey, let me rephrase it. If Christian tells a joke and his intention is to get people to laugh, and they don't laugh, was the joke funny?
No.
Yeah.
And it hurts my
And
feelings.
so I think sometimes, Nick, we live in this world where we believe in Disneyland fairy tales and the idea that things are an even exchange of value. And if we just show up and work hard, everything's going to be okay. And if we're good, only good things are going to happen to us. And if we're bad, only bad things are going to happen to us. And that's not how life is. Good things happen to bad people, and people work really hard and get nowhere. And have to focus on the outcome. And just because you worked hard, just because you did everything right, if the customer at the end of the day perceives something else, you need to change what you're doing. The score is how the customer feels. And at the end of the day, we're managing emotions and expectations. We're not selling oil changes. Retention and customers coming back and liking us is based on how they feel about us, not based on whether we did it right. I mean, think about a customer calls in to an advisor and is upset and says, nobody called me. And the advisor says, I left you 2 voicemails. I documented it right here.
Here's the time.
Here's the time. Is the advisor right? Yeah. Are they going to lose?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to win. We don't want to be right. So doing the right thing and working hard is expected. That extra 25%, which is the magic, focusing on expectations and emotions and communication and genuinely connecting. Now, the thing I heard when you were explaining, the customers feeling a certain way is very easily fixed by connecting with the customers on a deeper level and becoming their friend and not making it just a transaction.
Don't you think in that case too, when you connect and they're friends, like, so this is one of those situations, what Nick gave was that customer comes to pick up their car, and at that point they're disappointed with the bill. If you're friends, they would let you know before they said yes. That's the other thing you buy is the equity of the objection prior to the sale. That's tough when they get to the cashier window and then they want the money back.
It's too late.
Way too late. And I think the only card you have is to give them money off, because, like, I don't know, to me, I'd rather not sell a job than sell a job to an angry person that's going to tell terrible things about me after they leave.
We're going to give you a little extra credit here, Nick, because you're such a sweetheart and your joke was so funny. Little extra credit. Let me ask you a question, Christian. In that situation, if I was Nick, what would I do? Customer didn't feel right, didn't feel good. What would I do as a leader?
You would say, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm going to look into this and figure out exactly what it was that didn't meet your expectations, and I'm going to call you later with
I'm going to use this as a learning experience.
Was it going to use this as a learning experience? Yeah.
And then what would I do on the back end?
You would put them on ice and then call back and give them a resolution.
But what would I do on the back end to my people?
Say, this is what happens when you don't connect with your customers.
Would dramatically overreact.
Yes. How did this
dramatically overreact?
Okay, so it's
to the point where they'd never want it to happen again.
Yeah. Would you kick a sofa?
Extra credit. I've done that before.
It's legendary.
Hurt my foot.
Do you ever wonder if we talk about stuff that's just funny to us and nobody else thinks it's funny?
There's only one person that still works here from that moment.
I know who it is.
Yeah. Everybody else is gone.
I missed it by like 3 months.
It might have been better for me just to make everybody else gone and not kick the sofa.
Might I have been here and just in the field?
Yeah, you were in the field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks for the question. Thanks for the joke. Hope that helps. And we'll see everybody next time on Service Drive Revolution.
Thanks for watching this week's Drive By. I hope we gave you something to think about over the weekend. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.